All right, Sarah.
Yeah.
What's up? How you been?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So you wanted to do another interview?
Um, yeah, 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 I do. Yeah, maybe I should get my.
Last time I know that you didn't really want to talk about your childhood and all that, you know?
No, I didn't, because I thought it was embarrassing, to be honest. But
So how's your GoFundMe going?
it's it's it died. No, but I mean, it was doing okay, and then it's just slowly going down.
Where are you staying at right now?
But um, like I'm trying to find a place that's
Are you sleeping
better.
out here on the streets though?
Um, yeah, sometimes. But
Or do you go back to Mesa? I know you told
no,
me that
yeah,
you
but
were staying out there,
that's
right?
not really working out. So
No?
I'm off and on the streets, yeah, off and on, But um, yeah.
So you just need to
So
get your own spot, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so let's go back to your childhood.
Mhm.
How was your childhood growing up? I know last time you didn't really want to talk about it.
I grew up in a small town in Pennsylvania, around like 7,000 people, and they didn't like me because I was Mexican, and they're like albinos over there because they just don't like Mexicans, and I had a complexion that kind of like I got bullied a lot, and so yeah. That's why
Are you full Mexican?
I'm more Mexican than white, and I have a complexion that Pennsylvania doesn't like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're half and half. You're half Mexican, half white.
Yeah.
Who's Mexican?
My dad's full
white?
Mexican. My dad's full Mexican. My
your mom's white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's who took you back to Pennsylvania?
My mom took me back to Pennsylvania. Yeah, when I was 3.
And how was it out there?
I had my mom. I didn't have my dad, but I had my mom, and she really wasn't there. And my grandma was there. She was 90 years old, and I just went to school every day. And then I started having problems being bullied because of, I'm Mexican, and I was only Mexican, and I started having big problems, and they were trying to beat me up, and just when I was, like, I remember kindergarten, they were trying to, yeah, they didn't like Mexicans, but.
So you told me that your mom used to go to work, right?
Yeah.
And she used to leave you with your grandpa?
Yeah.
And do you want to get into what was going on with you and your grandpa?
She left me when she had to go to work at night, and sometimes like he would drag me down the hallways, and I was living in this place where there was like rats and spiders on the ceiling, and there was stuff up to the ceiling, and I couldn't really walk through anywhere, and it was just, I wasn't allowed to clean it, or I get, they didn't want me to clean it, and I would get yelled at, and I don't know what that was about, but and my grandpa would like drag me down the hallways and pull my hair, and I was about 5 years old, and he would play like these weird pill medicine games with his prescriptions, and then he would like he would take me into my room and like try to have with me, but I was a little girl, so I couldn't really it really, it hurt. So I don't know.
What ended up happening to him? Did he go to jail?
He eventually died. He died when I was in 2nd grade. Have a heart attack because me and him I was like putting up a struggle so hard, and he just, I don't know, next day I had a heart attack. And
how long was your grandpa doing this to you for?
For about maybe since I was maybe like 5 years. And I would tell my mom, and she wouldn't really do anything about it, and she would shove me like against the wall and tell me that I was lying and I wasn't saying the truth. And so then eventually my mom I had eventually, like, I had problems at school because of the bullying, and then the cops had to come pick me up every morning to go to school, and I couldn't even get in the door because so many people were, my racial problems. And then after that, she put me on a plane and to Arizona. She put me in a teen challenge when I was 10 years old. She put me in teen challenge when I was 10 years old. And the one in Tucson for youth troubled or whatever, because I wasn't going to school because of being bullied. So I went to 3 months there, and then I went to the Home of Hope for adults, another 4.5 years. And then I got in some trouble after that for about like 5 months, and then I got locked up in jail. I was about to do 10 years, but I had like maybe 7 felonies, and they erased my record when I was 18. And then when I got locked up that time, I had to go to the Dream Center and on IPS for another till I was 18, basically. So I was in programs for probably like till like almost 10 to 18. And then when I was 18, I left, and then I was on the street for about 9 years so far, and yeah.
When did you end up on the streets? As soon as you hit 18?
Yeah, my mom wouldn't, she didn't, want me.
You told me another story about your mom. You said that she had a disease or something, like,
yeah,
or that she would try to get, I don't know, attention?
Yeah, she had that Munchausen disease where you make your child sick for attention. I'm thinking that it's that because, I have a lot of...
What was she doing to you?
Just telling me I was sick and I wasn't. Just making all these, just telling me that, because her hand said carpal tunnel, then she'd tell me that, oh, well, I'm opening her jar, and then she'd say, I have it, and like really putting in my head that I have it, and there's no test that they give you for that. Yeah, I mean, they didn't give me a test, and so I'm diagnosed with all this, you know what I mean? Like, I have IBS, GERD, gastritis, scoliosis. Well, scoliosis isn't a problem, but she, threw away the brace that I had and just forgot about it. But I have IBS, GERD, scoliosis, tendonitis, RLS, carpal tunnel, TMJ, jaw disorder, whatever. I have to get surgery on my spine, or it's gonna puncture my lung, or I can't walk, and I could feel it already, but yeah. Yeah, I had a rough childhood, but I mean, I always try to stay positive and, live. When I was out here on the street, I was kidnapped about 13 times. I was raped over 40 times, like within the 10 years that I was out on the street. Yeah.
Why was that? Was that because you were doing dates or just?
No, these weren't dates. If I were to do dates, it wasn't anything to do with dates that I consider a kidnapping, because that's my. If I do a date, that would be my fault. That would be my. I don't consider that somebody trying to kidnap me if I'm putting myself in that position. You know what I mean?
What were you doing? Like, were you just walking somewhere and someone would?
Yeah, some crazy motherfucker that just. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a long. Yeah, like the. Yeah, there was a. Yeah. Yeah, I got kidnapped at Holbrook. There was another one on the road, by the road to Mexico. There was a couple other ones that.
Where's your mom at now? She's still alive?
She won't give me her address.
Okay.
She has my daughter, but she won't give me her address.
What if she sees this interview? You think she's gonna get mad, or?
I really could care less at this point, because I can't see my daughter. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you more about what happened with your grandpa? Like, was he your mom's biological dad?
No.
Oh, he wasn't?
No.
So he was a step grandpa?
Yeah, he was my grandma's third husband.
Okay.
And all his family would come and visit with me, and I didn't really know why.
You don't
Yeah.
remember that part of your life?
I remember.
Like what was going on?
Yeah, I remember that all his family was coming to visit me.
To do what?
They were all from different states, like 15 different states.
You think something was happening?
I think I have no idea what she, you know. I'm not quite sure, to be honest, but I'm not sure, but I know that he passed away, and I love my grandma, and she passed away too about like 3 years ago. My uncle is dying. I really didn't get along with any of them, but
What did your mom say when other people would come and see you from out of state?
she would just get me all ready to visit them, and I really didn't understand why, but
Would she do like dress you up or what?
yeah. 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 But in all of this, maybe I could help somebody else who's going through this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know God saved me a lot of times that I was out there, because I really don't know how I got away that many times, and I just, I just don't, it's really God, really, you know.
Did you ever meet your dad? Your real
Yeah, I
dad?
met him once, and then I met him when I was 15, one time in the Dream Center, and then the next time he died in the hospital that I seen him in Mexico, because they got pancreatitis. So I met him twice, but the second time he was dying in the hospital. So yeah.
All right, well, hey man, thank you for sharing your
Yeah.
story. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Are you okay if I post it up on YouTube?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
If anybody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, like I know that you have a GoFundMe. Do you want to post your GoFundMe?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm raising money for to get an apartment or a small room. Yeah.
What is your GoFundMe?
I have a link
Okay.
somewhere, or the link that I
So
have.
just let me have it and then
Okay.
I'll post it up on there.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Sarah.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
good
Yeah. No problem.
seeing you again.
All right. You too.